Are you moving to San Diego or maybe setting up a new residence and feeling completely lost about how to start your water service? Well, stay tuned to uncover the simplest, most efficient steps to get your water flowing without a hitch. Welcome to this explainer. We know navigating this highly systematic, but honestly sometimes kind of fragmented utility landscape is absolutely essential to making sure your move goes as smoothly as possible.
We've put together a complete step-by-step tutorial that's tailored specifically for absolute beginners. We're going to cover everything you need to know, breaking down the exact process so you can get things up and running fast and totally stress-free.
Here's a quick look at our agenda today. We'll start by finding your exact water provider. Then we'll move right into eligibility and preparation. After that, we'll walk through the actual application process, break down the rates and payment plans, and finally, wrap things up with support and troubleshooting.
All right, let's jump right into Section 1, finding your water provider.
So, here's the thing. Water utility boundaries in San Diego, they don't always neatly align with the actual city borders. Because of that, determining your exact retail provider really has to be your first step. If you're located firmly inside the city limits, you're going to work directly with the City of San Diego Public Utilities Department. Super straightforward. But if you're out in an outlying or unincorporated community, you actually fall under adjacent, independent jurisdictions. We're talking places like the Sweetwater Authority, the Helix Water District, or maybe the Vallecito's Water District. So how do you figure this out? The absolute easiest way is to use the San Diego County Water Authority's centralized locator tool online. You literally just pop in your street address and zip code, and you're good to go.
Moving right along to Section 2, eligibility and preparation.
Now, depending on whether you're setting up a household or a business, the documentation requirements do shift a bit. For individuals, you're going to need to provide your full legal name, date of birth, and a current government-issued ID, like a driver's license or a passport. Now, if you're a business, you'll need your employer identification number or a San Diego business tax certificate. Please, whatever you do not skip this prep. If you fail to provide the exact right identification, it can seriously delay your application, and get this, it can actually cause the city to increase your required security deposit. Nobody wants that.
And look, these requirements aren't just polite suggestions. They are strict municipal policy outlined right there in the city's customer service manual. The city uses commercially reasonable methods to authenticate everything you submit, so being precise on your end is absolutely key to avoiding any unnecessary bureaucratic headaches down the line.
Okay, let's get into the nitty-gritty with Section 3, the application process.
Here is your actionable timeline for getting this done. First off, gather all those documents we just talked about. Second, you can seamlessly initiate your service online through the My Water SD portal, or if you prefer, just call customer support at 619-515-3500. Now, if you're someone who prefers a face-to-face interaction, you can actually complete the whole setup in person down at the Customer Care Center on B Street in downtown San Diego. Once you hit submit, it typically takes about 2 business days for the city to verify your info and process the application. Oh, and here's a really unique rule to keep in mind. If you receive sewer service from the City of San Diego, but get your retail water from a different local agency, you don't actually contact the city first. You set up the water account with your local agency, and they'll handle initiating a system-to-system request to get your city sewer account set up. Kinda handy, right?
Now I need you to remember this magic number, 10 business days. It is highly recommended to submit your application at least 10 business days before your planned move-in date. The city actually won't accept requests more than 30 days out, but hitting that 10-day sweet spot, that ensures you aren't left high and dry, literally, when the moving trucks finally arrive.
Let's talk money in Section 4, rates, plans, and payments.
So, San Diego operates on a bi-monthly billing cycle, which just means you get billed every 2 months. Your bill is made up of a fixed base fee of $28.84, and that's combined with a progressive tiered volumetric charge. This is measured in 100 cubic feet, or HCF, with 1 HCF equaling exactly 748 gallons. Now, notice how the price jumps from $7.34 in Tier 1 to over $10 in Tier 3? That progressive structure isn't an accident. It's heavily designed to encourage conservation. The trick here is that by fixing small leaks instantly and really dialing in your seasonal irrigation, you keep your usage locked in that cheaper Tier 1 bracket. This saves you a ton of money while also protecting our local water resources. It's a total win-win.
Once your service is finally active, you've got several payment options you can leverage. Registering for the My Water SD online portal should definitely be your very first step. From there, you can easily set up automatic deductions. This pulls the funds directly from your checking account 15 days after your statement is issued. Honestly, this makes paying your bills as painless as humanly possible. helps you dodge those annoying credit card convenience fees, and makes absolutely sure you never get hit with late penalties or sudden service interruption. Of course, you can also make one-time online payments using just your account and street number, or even pay the traditional way by mail or in person.
Finally, let's wrap things up with Section 5, Support and Troubleshooting.
Look, bumps in the road happen to the best of us. If you ever experience an unusually high bill, you should submit a written dispute within 5 business days. Doing this actually pauses any collection or shut-off activities while the city investigates, which typically takes them about 10 days to resolve. Now for physical issues. Let's say you notice consistently saturated soil near your meter. That is a prime red flag sign of a leak. If that leak is on your side of the meter, it's on you to fix it. But if it's on the city side, their crews will come out and handle the whole thing. For urgent leaks or major water pressure emergencies, you're going to want to call the emergency hotline immediately at 619-515-3525. And seriously, the support staff there are incredibly effective at dispatching crews or even adjusting your bills if it turns out you were completely unaware of a hidden leak on your property. Please note, for this information is accurate as of August 2026 and may change. Always check with the official San Diego Water Utilities website or contact customer service for the most up-to-date information. This explainer does not provide legal advice. So, with all this structural knowledge in hand, dealing with the utility bureaucracy really shouldn't seem so daunting anymore. What proactive step are you going to take today to guarantee your new home is fully up and running before you even unpack your very first box?